All right, and the Bengals are about to kick off tonight for Thursday night football, and it's going to be starting with a touchback. Probably my least favorite part of the NFL is the touchbacks. So dumb, so pointless. And in the gun to start off, he's going to send Ricard in motion, fake the handoff to Edwards, and he's going to target Andrews, who is going to get the first down and 4 yards extra on that play. And under center with two tight ends. Ricard in motion, Flowers in motion. Potential blitz coming. It's going to be a running play to Edwards, who is going to gain nothing on that play. Maybe for a gain of 1. So the white orb is going to be on Patrick Ricard. In the gun, Jackson got time to throw. Passes it to Flower, who's going to get the first yard to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, and 32, out at the 32-yard line. Big gain. Zay Flowers. I noticed Zach Hendricks. Hendricks. Man, how did I not remember his name right now? In the gun. Keaton Mitchell, the big playback, takes it. Oh, instead it was actually Jackson who kept it for a gain of 9. And here comes Patrick Ricard back out onto the field. In the the gun. Jackson with Ricard as a blocking tight end. Flowers in motion to the left side. Hands it off to Mitchell, who's going to be stopped for a loss of 1. No huddle. Jackson in the gun. He's looking. He can't find anybody in an empty backfield. He's going to roll, gets the first down, and takes a seat at the 13-yard line. And already we're seeing the very versatile offense of the Bengals. Ah, man. Dude, I can't even. Of the Ravens. The purple and gold. Flowers in motion. Fakes the handoff. He's going to throw it to Andrews, who is going to dodge a tackle and get 9 yards on the play. and Andrews is down. He unbuckles his helmet, and he's probably going to be out for a while. And that's going to take us to ad break. Let's talk about how already we've seen the rushing attack of Lamar Jackson and the rookie that has just been exploding on this offense, Zay Flowers. Um, First of all, Zay Flowers, 33-yard reception. All right, let's talk about that. Okay, that was crazy. Biggest play of the game so far. I mean, still the first drive. Lamar Jackson rushed for 15 yards in total already. TJ Waters, Taco Boy. That is the most cringe ad I've ever seen. The Gillette Labs. Gillette Labs. And Mark Andrews going to the tent, seems to be. Oh. Ooh, it was his right knee. First and 10. Sorry, second and 1. Gus Edwards up the middle. And they're going to say that's a first down. In the gun, he's going to pitch to Edwards. And Edwards for the touchdown. Play, cameraman, get out of the end zone so you don't get run into. Stupid. Little bit of a Baltimore leap. MNT Bank Stadium leap. MMT leap. And the crowd already going, oh, oh. Some Bengals fans dancing with some Ravens fans. And Justin Tucker for the kick, who will someday make the Hall of Fame, obviously. Um, Take your word for it, announcer man. And the kick will be away. Travion Williams to return. He's gonna let it go for a touchback. Kickoffs are slowly becoming my least favorite part of football. Might as well just start them from the 25 every drive. Just take kickoffs out of the game for Christ's sakes. Like who needs them, right? Like it's not a whole reason to fill another roster spot or something. And he's gonna be in the gun with Mixon in the backfield, two on the left, motion. And Burrow's gonna run for a gain of 8. And the Ravens fans are chanting in Jets fashion. Ravens, 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 Ravens. And just my mortal enemy, Sam Schwartzstein, the ruiner of Thursday night football. What is a success rate? What do you count as a successful play? Potential nickel blitz here. It's going to be a run to the right, pitch to Mixon, and he's going to get the first down. Might even get himself an angry run induction for that one. All right, cool. It just kicked me off. T. Higgins is not out. I saw him on the Next Gen Stats page. In the gun, with Trenton Irwin in. Joe Burrow, he's going to pass it to. And there's going to be a flag for face mask for Tanner Hudson, who we saw in the first drive of the Bengals game last year. Or last game. Got like 9 targets the first drive. There's going to be a face mask on that. Nine receptions last game, 5 of them being in the first drive of the game. Tanner Hudson, one of the go-to tight ends, and Joe Burrow in the gun. Send chase in motion for a stack, screen, and that's gonna be a no whistle, but they're gonna call it an incomplete pass. I believe you could challenge that and say it was a backwards pass. In the gun, Irv Smith in motion. He's gonna check it down to Boyd, who's gonna take it to the 31-yard line, and I don't know what just happened. I'm having so many like technical things going on right now. Cool, yeah, just full screen on that screen, right? And it's getting real loud here. Third down for the Bengals. In the gun for Burrow with Joe Mixon as his back. Sorry, not Joe Mixon. And he's going to call a timeout. Burrow's going to call a timeout with lots of noise. Lots of noise. Lots of noise here. And it's going to be Mark Andrews is going to the locker room with an ankle injury. and he's actually showing him touching his knee. Big part of the Ravens offense that's now in lots of noise being made by that defensive line saying, hey, 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 they're about to do this, they're about to do that. Two on the left, flings it, almost intercepted by Marcus Williams, uh, best known for giving up the Miami Miracle. I guess he's now, don't know why I had to call him out for that, but guess he's now back, and he's making big plays for the Ravens, which, hey, good for him. Good for him. And 50-yard field goal attempt for Evan McPherson. And kick is up. And it's good. So the game is now going to be 7-3 for the Ravens. As we're going to go into ad break now. Of course, I don't get ad break because I'm not cool. So, um, so far already, let's see here. So far, Joe Burrow with 11 passing yards. I doubt that that's the live stat, but Lamar Jackson with 56 passing yards. Already seen all the ups and downs of both the offenses, especially with Andrews going into the locker room, especially questionable to return. But we're only 5 minutes, 6, 7 minutes into the game. All right, and Snoop Dogg Grubhub ad it's fire. Hold on, hold on. Is that AQ Shipley? Baked ziti. Stats for this game so far. Lamar Jackson with 56 passing yards and Joe Burrows with 11. Joe Mixon with one rushing attempt for 11 yards. Lamar Jackson leading the Ravens rushing with two rushes for 15 yards. Zay Flowers being the leading receiver for the Ravens. One reception for 33 yards, the biggest play so far after both drives. Tanner Hudson, one reception for 7 yards for the Bengals. Bengals obviously not getting off to the best of starts. Um, and seeing Bengal getting something wrapped around his right leg. Pulling back up the predictions, and the kick is away, and they're gonna let it go for a touchback. My least favorite part now of the NFL. Hopefully later in the game we'll be able to take a look at some of the simulation stats or results and see exactly which ones might be the closest to where we're on the path of. Um, I will be posting the document of the stats or showing them to you at halftime for the view just so that they're aware. And Lamar now in the gun, two on the left. He's going to fake the handoff to Edwards. He's going to sling it deep to OBJ, who cannot get there. Covered by Cam Taylor Britt. And Lamar Jackson threw that ball from the 25, and by the time he stopped running forward, OBJ was in the end zone. So he's got a long way to run. Never mind, he's going to the sideline. That would have been an amazing play. But OBJ knew he wasn't gonna get that ball. In the gun again with Keaton Mitchell in the backfield. He's gonna hand the ball off to Keaton Mitchell, who's gonna get tackled by Trey Hendrickson. Absolutely no gain, but also loss of 5. Amazing tackle by Hendrickson. Just a terrible blocking fall apart. Trey Hendrickson was just in the right place at the right time for that tackle. And he's going to get an extra tackle for loss on that one. And the Bengals are going to have 12 men in formation. I believe they're also going to call a timeout. Lua Anarumo making a slight mistake. So the defense is going to have to make a quick adjustment. In the gun, Lamar Jackson, he's going to drop back to pass, and he's got pressure, and he's going to get sacked by Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson on the sack. Back-to-back bad plays. Big losses of yards for the Ravens, who are going to bring out the punting unit and punt the ball away. And it's going to be not fair caught at the 34. Charlie Jones, who scored a kick return touchdown or punt return touchdown in the first 3 weeks of the season. He's going to take it to the, I believe, the 30 to the 47, 37. We're going to be going to ad break. Make myself a protein shake. Holy crap, is it a Ford Bronco commercial? Is it a Ford Bronco commercial? I think it's a Ford Bronco commercial. Heck yeah. The Bronco Defender. Who was the defender for OJ? Who was his defender? I wonder. There's a Ford Bronco commercial going on, making OJ Simpson joke. Yeah, Ford Bronco Defender commercial. So, been waiting to make one of those jokes. Wonka. Andrew's getting an X-ray for his leg, calling it an ankle. I'm saying it was a knee, but what do I know? He's the one who's hurt, right? So Burrow having so far less time to throw, even though Lamar Jackson one tackle for loss, no run, but a sack also. And Joe Burrow starting off under center. And he's going to hand it off to Mixon, who is going to be tackled for a loss. A 2, I believe that's going to be. So loud, Joe Burrow can't get communication on his. He's going to have to take a time out once again. 2 timeouts already in this half. Joe Burrow. Maybe it was like supposed to be a. I thought at first it was a fake play, but it was just Joe Burrow yelling at that at his players, telling them to motion. Boyd knew what was going on. Hudson didn't. He was saying, Jack, you. I swear T. Higgins has his tracker on him because I saw him on the next gen stats page. Uh, and we just got refreshed. Burrow in the gun. He's gonna take the snap and he's gonna throw it to Chase, who drops it, and it's gonna be ruled incomplete. Jamar Chase thought he fumbled it. Even if he did, he recovered it. Kyle Hamilton covering him. The man who got the pick 6 against Deshaun Watson on the first play from scrimmage last week. Burrow in the gun. Potential blitz here. Now they're going to call heavy coverage. Burrow gets sacked. And the punt unit's going to come out. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, 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 oh. And Joe Burrow is frustrated. Punter Robbins is gonna send the punt away. Couldn't find a word there. And it's gonna be fair caught. Jesus. Can you believe it? With all of these, like the league high made this one change. Oh yeah, you can fair catch on punts. And it would just go to the 25. As long as you're behind the 25. Or on kickoff, also, I believe. Um, yeah. Can you believe it that this year is gonna have the league low in kickoff return and punt return yards in like the last 20 years? I mean, seeing some of these AWS commercials, I'm thinking that the AWS might have better like performance stats than PFF might. Like looking at some of these distance from receiver catches or distance from receiver DB coverage things. Like if there was ever a thing where we could actually publicly get that information, I should probably look that up before I say, oh yeah. Would you believe it if I told you that the one Chrome tab that's running the broadcast I'm watching is using just as much memory and just as much CPU and just as much disk and 12 times as much network as the other tabs I have open? It's crazy. Crazy. My computer can barely handle it. Under center, and apparently we're gonna have a game on Friday after Thanksgiving. You're gonna hand it off to Gus Edwards. Edwards, who's gonna gain 2 yards and bit of a push out of bounds. 4K Skycam, that looks lower quality than my Android phone. Just kidding, it looks pretty okay. Uh, Jackson throws it to Edwards, who catches it for a gain of 6. Sorry, gain of 4. And the Ravens have ruled Mark Andrews out for the game. Is it likely the tight end to take the place of Mark Andrews? Bengals potentially releasing a blitz here. Aguilar in motion. Jackson, he's going to roll out Axon Jackson. He can't find anywhere to pass. He's going to flip it forward. And are they going to rule him out of bounds or flip forward? And he is slow to get up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Lamar Jackson is down. Ooh. I don't know. He went from the tip of his toes to. Oh no, his ankle was smashed under Wilson, is what happened. He's looking at his elbow. And the punter, Stout, punt's going to be taking it the 7 to the 15 to the. Going deep to the 20 to the 25 and down at the 27. And there's a flag on the play. Multiple flags on the play. Both of them hit Bailey. He's looking confused. And LJ is going into the tent. And here's the ruling. After the play, personal foul, unnecessary roughness against the kicking team, number 43, Kylan Hill. Joe, Cool Joe, he was suffering from some leg injuries of his own earlier in the season. In the gun, he's gonna look. He's gonna pass the ball up to Boyd, and the ball's gonna be dropped. And I second that. Joe Burrow in the gun. Hands it off to Mixon up the middle, who goes to the gains three. And step into it just like a throw. Right. But still step into it like a throw. That would not hurt. First down and a gain of extra 3 on that play, maybe even 4. But nope, probably not. And Jamar Chase with the ball now for the jet sweep. First down. I'll do that. I'll get it after this drive. 2 on the left. You just said love you in this broadcast. I heard that. Nickel blitz and Burrow gets sacked again by number 95 Robinson. Burrow in the gun with 2 backs. He's gonna throw it deep to Chase, who had his arm held down, I saw. But and 3rd and 17 for the Bengals. Burrow's gonna be in the gun. He's looking, checks it down to Sample, who is not going to get the first down, but is gonna make it 4th and 11. And where's Deshaun? Where's Jackson going? And Jackson's trying to walk it off, but possible it's the same in ankle. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter, which is going to take us into ad break. It's going to be a 50-yard, 53-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up. And no good. That is the first ever missed field goal against the Ravens by any team this season. And no way we're going into another ad break one play after. Lamar Jackson's back on the field now. He's going to be in the gun. It's going to be a run to the left, and it's going to be stopped with a gain of 1 by Logan Wilson. My mortal enemy, Sam Schwartzstein. Darn you. Love to see Isaiah Likely step up in that position. Love to. And Packer Card is on the field. Actually, very important part of this offense because of the 75% chance of a. And there's a flag on the play. Patrick Card, important because of the 75% chance of a run action play when he is on the field for the Ravens. And here's the call. Pass interference, defense number 23. It's gonna be Dax Hill who is guarding Isaiah Likely, who is built more like a wide receiver than a tight end. And yeah, that is pass interference right there. Oh wow, the Hill Bowl actually. So we have Dax Hill playing against Justice Hill. Love to see them on the field together. Pat Ricard on the play or on the field once again. Jackson, he's gonna sling it deep to Bateman, and it is tapped away by Cam Taylor Britt. Intended for Rashad Bateman. Just oh shoot, he's gonna pass. Oh shit, he's gonna catch this. I gotta do something. Look at that. He got the 3 outside. He got his pinky, his ring, and his middle finger on there. Got his little, his ring, and his middle. And they're going. He's gonna try to rush it for himself. He's gonna gain just a few. It'll be 3rd and 8. So Got one more play. Big blitz. Fake the blitz for like Wilson. Jackson is going to throw it away. Throwing it to the NFL staff on the sideline. And it's going to be 4th and 8. And out comes the punt unit. 53-yard punt average for Stout. It's going to be caught at the 19, 18, and he's going to be stopped. 6 Ravens right there. Both Heisman winners. Jackson drafted 32nd overall in the first round, and Burrow drafted 1st overall. Burrow is going to send Chase in motion. It's going to be Trey on the left. He's going to hand it off to Mixon up the middle. He's going to gain 6 on the play. It's going to be 2nd and 4. Burrow in the gun. Motion Chase. Fake the handoff to Mixon. He's looking for someone. Boyd is open. And he's going to get sacked. Burrow's going to be in the gun. He's looking. He's going to throw it to Hudson, who's going to get it and be taken down at the 45-yard line. What? No. He's like, Bro gets the ball out of his hands in a hurry. In the gun. Sample now in. Burrow's going to hand it off to Mixon, who's going to gain 4 on the play. And Ravens are going to bring in a nose tackle to play off the line as a lineman. Bro in the gun faked the handoff to Mixon. He's going to sling it quickly to Sample. Bengals need a. I could see one team if the Chiefs trade Kelsey, they'd trade him straight to the Bengals. Oh, those for me? Oh. Hey, we still have a copy of Frindle. Oh. Alright then. Let's see here. In the gun, it's gonna be Burrow. I mean, no shit, it's gonna be Burrow. N- Fucking my dumbass. Mixon in. He's gonna hand it off to Mixon, who's gonna go and gain 6, 7, 7 on the play. Just trying to say chase in motion, but I'm stupid, so I don't know how to speak English. It's not my greatest subject. I'm actually failing to lie. I'm not. I have like a 77. Speaking of 77, actually, I don't know if the Bengals have a number 77, so. Uh, Burrow's gonna be in the gun. Moves Mixon and moves, and that's either gonna be delay of game or legal formation for having. It's gonna be delay of game. Trying to remember exactly who number 16 is. Trenton or Irwin. Chase in the backfield now. He's gonna motion him out to the flats. Quickly pass it to Boyd. Irv Smith on a screen-ish route. Sorry, not a screen play, but a screen like blocking. Man, that raccoon gonna mess that baby up. Third and four for the Bengals. Burrow, he's gonna quickly pass it to Chase. Sorry, that's Boyd. Burrow in the gun. He'll drop back. He's looking. Quick pass. Kind of looked like a screen to Mixon, who is going to get the first down. But they're going to say his knee came down 1 inch short, I believe, of the first down. Second in inches. Second in inches, as I was correct. In the gun. He's going to quickly hand it off to Mixon. He's going to gain just enough. Bro took a sneak peek. Bro really thought. Alright, Burrow in the gun. 2 by 2, no tight ends. Mixon in the backfield. Potentially a blitz. What the hell just happened? False start. Offense. Number 66. I was wondering how it was first and 13. 67. Volson. Lamar Jackson is looking kind of angry. Irwin in motion. Burrow. He's looking. He's gonna throw it to Mixon. He's gonna catch it and gain 7. It's gonna be second and fourth. Sorry, 8. That would be 9. I don't know how to count. Woohoo! In the gun. Joe Burrow. He's gonna sling it to Mixon, who's gonna take it in for the receiving touchdown. Touchdown. Bengals. As I have just figured out something I did not know that I could do. Ari. And I don't want. Been looking for this thing and this thing. Huh. I don't know if this drawer is supposed to come out like this. I'm sure it's fine. Is that a DS game? Dude, what? Is that a fire stick? How did this get in here? Kicks up. And it is a good. One second. Whoa, what the heck? It's gonna be Chargers Saints? Dude. No, I can't even tell. It's gonna be Dolphins Jets. Don't know why I thought it was Chargers Saints. The only two players they highlighted that were Chargers and Saints players. I just would like to make it clear, most likely than not, I'm not going to be covering NFL football on a Friday. Uh, I don't know, probably. Just ignore that the drawer's right there. Look at all this leg room. I got all this leg room. Please don't eat that. And Joe Burrow actually has something on his wrist, as it seems. No, it's a gift card. It's empty. Dude, it has no dollars on it. I know, I used it all. And it's gonna be touchbacked. 10-7 now in the second quarter with however many 5 minutes 48 seconds left. Jackson under center. He's going to hand it off to Zay Flowers, who's going to get 6 on the play. It's going to be second and fourth. Second and 3, actually, so 7 yards. In the gun. Quickly fakes the handoff, passes it to Flowers, who gets to the 50, to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, and touchdown, Ravens. But there's a flag on the play. 68 yards, and Zay Flowers doesn't even know it yet, but there's a flag. And you can see John Harbaugh. That's such bullshit. Holding. And that's going to come back for holding. Zay Flowers is pissed, and you know it. Hey, my stats, I'd give him the touchdown for that. That's holding. It was on OBJ, and he pushed him. Let's get it, Ravens fans. Let's start cheering bullshit. An administrative issue. And Burrow's going back to the locker room. Joe Cool is going back to the locker room. If you can see it, he was just running on the right side of the thing with a wrist problem. On that throw, you could see that ball just went straight down. Yeah, he's going back. We're following him, I guess, to the locker room. Oh my God. Wow. Makes an attempt on a throw and just goes down immediately in tears. I'm going to say it's a sprain of the pinky tendon, just based on how and where it went. It's going to be a sprain of his wrist or his arm, probably of the pinky tendon or the little finger tendon in his throwing arm. And Jimmy Burrow now going to have to watch the game without his son in it. As Browning is going to be coming into the game as his replacement. Ah, that's the issue. There's a drone. The administrative issue was a drone flying above the field. So hopefully that wasn't a Bengals fan trying to get some free viewing of Joe B, because all that and he's not even. And Tony Gonzalez is not going to talk about live sports betting. Of course, always don't gamble what you can't afford to. Don't bet what you can't afford. And if you can't afford to bet, don't bet at all or use PickWatch, which allows you to bet without spending actual money, except for buying PitchWatch Pro, which is only $8. Because the reasoning, I'm just gonna get back to this while we're in ad break. Reasoning, I'm thinking it's a sprain of the pinky tendon. The tendon in his pinky all the way down to his wrist and into his arm. Potentially, I believe, if I had to cut it down to one thing, was because in his motion of his throw, the second he started moving forward with that ball, okay, would be pushing against the pinky finger. If you've ever sprained a tendon, you know it's any force against that tendon, immediate pain, especially right after the injury. Okay, he went into that throwing motion, and the second that he started moving it forward, he just let the ball down go and went down into a squat and held his wrist, and half his wrist and half his hand with in pain on the pinky side. So I don't know exactly what that could mean, but it looked like, based on how he was holding his hand, also that it was potentially. Oh, and apparently Joe Burrow knew about this and had a device around his hand last night. And I don't know, actually. Ignore everything I said about the pinky sprain because that ball came out of the back of the hand first. In the gun, Lamar Jackson, he's looking. He's going to throw it to Gus Edwards, who is going to gain 4 on the play. Nope, they're going to mark him as a gain of, yep, 4. Wow, 2nd and 9? Oh, okay. Gain of 4 on the play. Jake Browning is going to come in as the starter for the Bengals after this drive. So I feel like we're going to be seeing one of those ones where the Ravens win. In the gun, Jackson, he's going to drop back. He's going to throw it to Odell Beckham Jr. He's going to be to the 50, to the 45, and tackled at the 42. Gain of 28. I'm Justin Hill. Justice Hill. Lamar Jackson, he's looking. He can't find anybody. Every receiver has been open on this play. It's going to be a sack. His time in the pocket is going to go way up. He had like 10 whole seconds. Every receiver had a green dot under them at some point. Here's what I think, okay? If a quarterback has been in the pocket looking for someone to throw for 10 seconds, those tackles can go out and become eligible receivers. Lamar Jackson in the gun, he's going to pass it to Justice Hill for a gain of 7. His pinky side. It's looking, every finger is straight except the pinky. It's looking almost like. All right, Trey on the right for Jackson. No tight ends. He's gonna pass it to Aguilar, but there is a flag. Aguilar is gonna go to the end zone, touchdown, but there is a flag, and I have a feeling this is gonna be coming back from something, probably holding, even though it was thrown to the sideline. And it's thrown at the line of scrimmage. Decline. And they're not going to have their second touchdown taken away from them. As touchdown, Ravens. And Joe Burrow is still in the X-ray room, and there is still no update on how he's doing after potentially spraining his wrist on his throwing hand. Uh, already having a device on it. The kick is up, by the way, and it's good. Already having a device on it whenever he flew in. Ravens. I knew. I've been done knowing. I told them Ravens win. Tipped and caught. Inter-tipped and caught by the Ravens. Look, lucky. No, that's super lucky. Hey, that's super lucky. I'm rooting for the Ravens, okay? Purple and gold, baby. No, they might not. I don't know. He's in the X-ray room with a wrist injury on his throwing wrist, and he had a device on it last night as he was flying in. And Jake Browning is going out for quarterback now. Jake Browning, offense number 6. I don't know. What is a Jake Browning? He says. How is it Jake Browning? He says. Why is it Jake Browning? Who's Gamora? No. Why is Gamora? And the kick is away. Please don't be a touchback. Please don't be a touchback. That one almost went out of the end zone. I can't even be mad about that one. Kyrian Williams and Jake Browning is gonna come out looking like the weekend in last year's Super Bowl. Sage, you've got my headphone cable wrapped all around your paw, girl. And a pass complete to Trent Irwin for a first down. And so far, Jake Browning has more yards per attempt than Joe Burrow after one pass. 2-minute warning. Browning was a rookie, Ari, and he had the first game against the Browns. So, all right. Hope there's celebrities and a card chase. I'm gonna torture y'all with the sound of. Did she just come out of a tree? The official shampoo of the NFL. Oh my god. Oh, oh. They're gonna need a defibrillator out here, cause that got me dying. Defibrillator later. Oh my god. It's Patrick Mahomes holding a bottle of Head and Shoulders with Troy Polamalu sitting on it. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's something I've never thought I'd see that before. Is that Fritz Magic? All right. Jamar chasing the gun, and Browning's gonna hand it off to Mixon, and there's gonna be a flag on the play. Come on, head ref. How are you gonna have to ask them? Points at the offense, defense. Adafe Owe for the flag of illegal hands to the face. Owe. Let's see this illegal hands to the face here. Oh, come on now. It's the same way you could call that holding because he was trying to break out of the block. In the gun, Browning. He's going to look and he's going to pass it to nobody. In fact, he's going to pass it to someone on the sideline wearing a Bengals hoodie. 21 tackles last game. Damn. Roquan Smith just killed Joe Mixon. Metaphorically, Boyd in motion. Browning, he's looking. It's a screenplay. Mixon, who is going to get 7 on that one. 6 actually. 10 yards after catch. And Jake Browning hasn't been looking too bad so far. An incomplete pass, of course, but he is a rookie. He is a rookie. Browning in the gun. He's going to sling it to Irwin, and Irwin's going to reach for the catch. And that play is going to be under review. For what exactly? Oh, it's it's that catch. I feel like he had enough time with that ball. He's down there. So, crowd obviously thinks that that's an incomplete pass. But I say that's a complete pass. He gets it. He lands on his back with it in his chest. That's down right there, okay? He doesn't land on his back. He lands on his knee, or lands on his side. He rolls onto his back with it. That's down right there. And as he's continuing to roll, it touches the ground after that. So I'm gonna say that that is a catch. But I'm gonna take a short break real quick. Okay, we're still in ad break. Oh, oh, I love this commercial. Ari, if it snows, we should find a big hill and go sledding on it. All right. Oh, bullshit. That is some Des Bryant ass shit. Ari catches the ball, right? Rolls, okay? Onto his back like this. This is down, right? You're on your back like this. This is down, right? Yeah? Okay. Well, he continues rolling. And as he's rolling back this way, the ball touches the ground. Incomplete. Did not maintain possession. Brother, this is. Oh my god. Dude, he was down. He was down with it in his chest. Yes, this is some Des Bryant ass shit. Des Bryant. Well, they just ruled it not maintaining possession. Dude, come on, man. Give him some slack. It's a throw from Jake Browning, okay? I don't even want to hear it. 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 I don't even. Browning in the super gun. That's like 7 yards. They were trying to draw them off sides. 4th and 3. I would QB sneak. No. I would halfback dive. I would dive it here. Kick a field goal. Brother, they're on the 48-yard line. So, Dad. Joey B got a wrist injury. Joe B. Joe Cool. Yeah, Jake Browning is starting. Huh? I don't know. Damn, Jake Browning. They also just made a Des Bryant call. Trent Irwin caught the ball and had it in his chest on his back. Ari, I'm talking to him right now. No, he caught it, right? He went down and he was on his back with it in his chest. This is down, right? Okay? But he's rolling. So as he's rolling after that, the ball touches the ground, but it's still in his hands. And they say the receiver did not maintain possession after being down. That's not a knife. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Sage. In the gun, Lamar Jackson. He's looking, multiple people open, and he's gonna throw it away. In the gun, Jackson. He's gonna roll out to his left, throw it to Likely. It's gonna be 3rd and 10 because that pass was no good. It's gonna be 3rd and 10. The Ravens. Jackson drops back. He's looking, he throws, and it's going to be almost intercepted. And there's a flag on the play. And if it's on 27, this is just a terrible officiated game. Pass interference. Defense, number 22. Ball will be placed as on Chidobe Awuzie. And BJ Hill just immediately after the snap, he just goes down. And Hill is going to slowly make his way up the field along with Awuzie. Awuzie not injured though. What? And for the first time since they drafted Joe Burrow, the Bengals are at the bottom of the division. AFC North looking real good this year. In the gun, Jackson. And he's going to throw it to Isaiah Likely, but there is, in fact, a flag on the play. And holding offense 76. And this game has been against the Bengals. Almost accidentally just spoofing down out of existence that ref was. Yeah. BJ Hill looks better right now. He's standing, which is good. Maybe he just took a wrong step. Harbaugh's actually Oh, sorry, I don't know why I said it was against the Bengals. Foul was against the Ravens. In the gun, Jackson, he's looking. He's going to sling it deep to Zay Flowers, and that's going to be pass interference on defense number 20. DJ Turner. Pass interference. Defense number 20. Ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down. It's going to be for that grab of that arm on the arm. Oh, is that really pass interference, though? Right pod 2. So they've got trips on the right. Big blitz here. 3 men in coverage in total. And OBJ is going to spin out of the tackle. And he's going to take this all the way down to who knows where that yard line will be. It's going to be the 13-yard line. Jackson under center, I believe he was, and he's going to roll it right. And he's going to gain 3 on the play. Jackson in the gun. He's going to throw it to Beckham. That's got to be pass interference. He pushed him over. Jake Browning. He's a rookie, I believe. Well, it said first season. Their point. Where? Oh. In the gun. Jackson. He's going to roll, and he's looking for Bateman, and that's caught in the end zone for a touchdown. And that's going to leave 23 seconds left till the end of the first half. And Cam Taylor Britt's walking off the field with a limp, I believe I saw. Oh. And Justin Tucker's kick is good, and it's going to be 21-10. Lamar Jackson already has 187 passing yards. 186 actually. And Tucker's kick is gonna be away for a touchback. It's gonna be my least favorite part of the game by the end of the football by the end of this game. And they're gonna take a knee, and that's gonna take us. That's gonna take us into the first half. Let's look at let's look at which simulation that I did. It's gonna end up the most like how this game is going. So far 21 to 10. Let's see here. Hmm. I have one that I can eliminate. Simulation 36, which has the Ravens winning 23 to 9. Bengals already have 10. Can't do that one. 30 is not out. Ravens victory 21 to 13. 27's not out. 24, so the Ravens get a field goal to 14 if the Bengals decide they want to get two safeties to have at it. Um, let's see here. I'm probably looking for 38 to 17. So here we go. Simulation 8. Ravens victory 38 to 17. So Ravens scored touchdown and get the Ravens scored touchdown and get the PAT. Let's see, that would make it 28. And then another touchdown, make it 34 plus the PAT 35. And then the field goal. No, because they haven't made an NCAA football game in 10 years. Okay. So I'm looking at simulation number 8 to be the most likely occurrence. Ravens get 2 more touchdowns with PATs and a field goal. And the Bengals get 1 more touchdown with the PAT and nothing else. So I said also that I would be showing the simulations. Ah, just realized I was screen sharing the game. Good thing I didn't swear in the ad break. Whoopsies. That's not good. Where did it go? Okay, there we go. That's not the game. Alright, so this is simulation 8. It was not an overtime game, obviously. Uh, so that's not gonna full screen it. So you can see that one coming. If there's another 38 to 7, 35 to 16 is another one that could happen. So let's do let's see here. 35 plus 6 would make it 41. So, oh shit. Okay, 27 to 17 is still not still not. So that would be a Ravens score touchdown, but don't get a PAT, and the Bengals score touchdown, but do get a PAT. Of course, could have nobody else scores, and the Bengals get a field goal. That's also a situation that could happen. Um, so that's look. I'm gonna scroll this out so that you get a good look at all of the simulations. Let's do 67%. Ah, okay. Dang. There you go. That's all it does have to have. There we go. So there's for the likely outcomes, or not likely, I wouldn't say simulation 28's a likely outcome. There's some of the possible outcomes based on how the scores are right now. Say simulation 8's a very likely one. Simulation 44 is a very likely one. Uh, Simulation 20 less likely. Simulation 28 a lot less likely because simulation 20 is Ravens get a touchdown but no PAT, and Bengals get a touchdown and a PAT. And simulation 28 is Ravens don't score and Bengals get a PAT field goal. I could say, I mean, anything is possible here, but I just think that simulation 8 and 44 are going to be our most likely scenarios right now. For you know, in the so here's your here's the before the game's over, just so that it's known that these are true simulations like results. Here's the results that I got, and now that we're in halftime, uh, it came to my attention during halftime or during the game that I actually have something going on I have to do after the game, so I won't be able to do the um this week. I am going to take actually a week off of the NFL preseason for this week. So I'm not doing the NFL pre or post week for this week. I'm only going to be doing college football. I will still be covering NFL games for this weekend and college football games. So yeah. Also, uh, will not be covering Black Friday football. That is just would love to cover the Dolphins. Don't think I'm gonna get that game. Actually, that's gonna be a primetime game because it's on Friday. Uh, don't ever, I don't ever have a plan to stream a game on Fridays, but And update on the Joe Burrow injury. He is a questionable to return with a right wrist injury. So an injury to his throwing hand. Of course, the Bengals already last in the division. The worst news that they could have is that Joe Burrow is out for however many weeks. And oh my, holy shit, we're back. Oh, never mind. This is a replay. Ooh, I was like, did I miss kickoff? Anyways, gonna leave these up here for uh. Let's see here. What time is it? It's time for lunch. What time is it? It's time for lunch. Sorry. Um, I'll leave them up here for 30 more seconds. 27, 26, 25. I'm not gonna count down the whole way. But yeah, just so that they're up here for a minute. And with 15 seconds left, I'm gonna go ahead and unhighlight these two. These are most likely two scenarios right here. Simulation number 8 with the Ravens win 38 to 17, and simulation 44 the Ravens win 35 to 16. Hopefully, um, if I hit on one of those scores, this video will be shown. Like, hey, my predictions, alright, they're not terrible, right? They probably are. I don't know. I'm not even 100% sure. If Joe Burrow comes back, the Bengals still might win. But, I mean, with all the time he's been out for this game, they're so far behind. Like, this is a two-score game at this point. So, but, anyways, I'm gonna take this off the screen now. Don't want to edit it. I want to delete it. Bye-bye. And we are gonna be coming back from halftime around now. And next gen stats is down, I guess. Nope, just my tab of next gen stats is down. Nope, I don't even know what's going on at this point. I can't close next gen stats. I can't click on it either. Awesome. What tab do I still have open of it? Oh, these. And Joe Burrow will probably, probably not see him for the rest of the game. Wow. Okay, there we go. I was like, what? And kickoff is going to be a touchback. And next gen stack is just not working for me. Right now I'm showing no time. What if I put a slash at the end? Under center, Jake Browning. He's gonna hand it off to Mixon. He's gonna spin to break a tackle, but he's gonna gain 2. So that's not the. Uh, man, nothing is updated. No, my arch nemesis. I don't know why I called him that. Sam Schwartzstein. He's the bane of my existence. Visitors want quiet. Please respond accordingly. In the gun, he's gonna hand it off to Mixon. Mixon's gonna go and get a first down. They don't need that quiet. They got that Bengal in them. I don't know. I'm rooting for the Ravens to win this game. Oh, wow. I'm sorry. How do the Bengals have -1 minute, -6 seconds of time of possession? Number fire is just crazy, crazy, crazy bad right now. In the gun, he's going to hand it off to Mixon once again, who's going to gain 4 or 5. How do they have -1 minute once and -6 seconds? How do you have negative time of possession? And Browning is gonna fire Trevor Irwin. Are they gonna call that not maintaining possession? Some fucking bullshit that was. Not maintaining possession. His name is Trenton. Under center. Play action. Oh my gosh, dodging sack attempts. And he's running. And he's gonna slide for 2nd and 5. Dodges the sack like that. In the gun. He's looking. He's gonna throw it deep. Oh, incomplete to is that Shedrick Jackson. I thought it was Deshaun Jackson for a second. I was gonna be like, no way that guy is still alive. Everyone thinks he see. Browning thinks he sees something. Browning in the gun. Is that gonna be a delay of game? Wow. He had that snap off when that clock was at 1 and just hitting 0. Zach Taylor got them crazy eyes. I've had enough with some of the officiating tonight. Let me tell you, and I'm rooting for the Bengals and the Ravens. Browning, he's looking, throws it deep. Trent Irwin, oh, one-handed catch, and that's gonna be pass interference by Rock Sin. That is pass interference. I'd count that as a one-handed catch. Little underthrown. Yeah. Ooh, hitting lymph nodes. Kitchen, probably a rollout play, I heard. Potential play action. Man in motion. Nope, it's just a handoff up the middle, and that's going to gain one or two. Browning in the gun. He's looking. Can't find anybody, so he's going to run it. Gain three. It's going to be 2nd and 5 on the play. Ugh. Browning in the gun. Big blitz coming. He's going to quickly check it down to Trenton Irwin. And, what? He caught that. Hold on. Let's look at this replay. Let's look at this replay. Catch it. Okay, never mind. Yeah. Okay, that one's incomplete. And the kick is up and good. Were they just playing happier? Oh my gosh. What the fuck? I just look at this. There's a whole ass advertisement going on the screen. You can't even scroll on here. Huh. That ESPN page is so use of nothing. I just like to make this reminder to everybody. Randy Moss and Tom Brady are within 2 years of each other in age. So, hey, just saying. Just saying. Oh my gosh. Goldwell Banker move meter. Jesus Christ. They have an ad on every single game. It's just one. Ah, so they're just replacing the Thursday night game with the Friday night game. Okay. Oh my gosh, Gus Edwards gonna get the first down in 10, 15 more. 25 yards. And he is gonna shoot up to the top of the rushing for the Ravens. Ravens currently, right before that play, had 4 rushes for Lamar Jackson with 4 rushes to 20 yards in total before. But now Gus Edwards gonna have 5 rushes for 33 yards and a touchdown. It's gonna be Chris Kolar. Charlie Kolar, not Chris Kolar. Don't know where I got that from. Burrow and Cam Taylor Britt are out. In the gun, he's gonna hand it off to Edwards, who is going to get the first down. Sam Schwartzstein. Jackson in the gun. Elijah Mitchell is gonna motion out. Jackson looking, he's gonna check it down to Mitchell. Mitchell, who is gonna go and gain 8 on the play. Make it 9 maybe. Nope, 8. Keaton Mitchell. Don't know why I thought it was Elijah Mitchell. In the gun. Jackson. He handed it off to Jackson's gonna keep it actually. He's gonna get the first down in a little more. Did you know that the Ravens had their own band? In the gun, he's gonna motion Mitchell to his left side. And Mitchell is gonna get 3 or 4 on that play. Don't know why I just put the protein powder in the shit. In the gun. He's gonna roll out and he's gonna keep it for himself. And trips and falls. He's actually got a little bit of a limp. And that ankle is bad, bad. Earlier, earlier, tweaked his ankle and came retweaked it. I feel like his coach is telling him, "Don't run, don't run." He's gonna run it anyway. And I think he intentionally tackled him on his left ankle. I would say don't run. Oh, gain of first down. No, never mind. This is just not updating. There we go. Tucker, field goal, up, good. I'm probably also, sorry, I don't know why this just popped in my head. I'm gonna be moving the college football pre-week show to tomorrow. Thanksgiving. Is that the fake Mr. Beast guy? Can't do for just $5. Sorry. So not actually having a Thanksgiving game this year. The kick is away. Good, and they're gonna wrap up Jackson's ankle on the sideline. I'm sure we'll see in a second. Browning in the gun. And it's gonna be a flag at the line of scrimmage. Multiple? What does that even mean? Covered the tight end? Nope, we're not even gonna get to see a replay. I'm sure they're not allowed to show a replay of that. But fuck you, I'm going back. What? I don't know what number one covered the tight end means, but covered the tight end. How so, do you presume? Martin's gonna hand off to Travion Williams. Oh, big throw. Out of bounds. 4th and 17, and they're gonna bring out the punting unit. Amazing catch. It's just that he I don't know, man. Let's talk about how Darby pushed him out of bounds. That's not a penalty. That's not nothing. Doesn't count. The DB can just grab the receiver in air and push him out of bounds. It's just a. But there's so much like technical stuff about football that's just like kind of bullshit. Like you're at the 44. At least bring it to the 50. Sorry, no, I was. I know what that sounded like. No, I have a glass of milk and a straw. I wish I had a camera, but it's plastic. Yeah, I wish. Oh shit. In the gun, double stack, double screen, but he's gonna hand it off to Mitchell, who's gonna get the first down. And he's got lots of room to the 35. Wow. Gus Edwards and Keaton Mitchell. I mean, big playbacks, big power backs. Alrighty, alrighty. Flowers. He's gonna gain 5, 6, 7. How is that plus 9? 6, they're gonna call it. Second and 4. So, I forgot I was commentating on a game for a second. Just that, without the Bengals, without Joe B, the Bengals, it's just like, we know where this game is going. Empty backfield? No. Kylan Hill, backfield. Jackson, he's looking. Hill was open for second, and he's looking, and nearly sacked, and he's gonna throw it. Touchdown! Touchdown! It's gonna be Turner, and there's gonna be an injury timeout here, which will give them perfect time to review this play. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like at that point, the tackles are allowed to rush out and become eligible receivers at 10 seconds. Field goal for Tucker is good. I would have reviewed that play, but I think they're saving the challenge for a play that'll really screw the Bengals. touchback every time. Come on, guys, return the ball, please. Browning in the gun, he's gonna hand it off, and that's gonna be a gain and nothing. Huh? I can't look, I have my legs like this. If the chair crumbles, well, then I'll just go straight down. Bust my butt rather than my head. I had you in mind when I thought about this. Thought about pulling the drawer out so that I could lean back but have my legs pushing up on it so that if the unfortunate event of the chair giving out were to happen, I would just go straight down. And there's gonna be another administrative timeout as another dumbass is flying their drone over the stadium. For the second time tonight. Jamar Chase has faced 73 routes of press against press coverage this season. Yeah, the solution of hey, there's a drone on flying over the field. Is that there's just not going to be any plays until that drone leaves, and then it will come back. Flips it to Hudson, tackled by Moore Davis. Third and 8. Browning in the gun. The punt unit will come out. And hand it off to Mitchell. He's going to gain 5 on the play. What do you want me to do? Scoot the chair back? Gain Mitchell. Gain a 2. And Keaton Mitchell on the run. Gets the first down. And my mortal enemy, Sam Schwartzstein. And Lamar Jackson's gonna keep it for himself.